Welcome my dear students. In this class we solve the problem. The question was asked in the year 2016 which was marginal costing and absorption costing. And this video is assessment video. Assessment video means after watching this video you have to prepare the same problem as it is in the video. Means after creating the problem as it is in the video, then you have to solve that problem. Means creating and solving the problem in your paper, the same paper should be uploaded to the link. Just what I have sent the link yesterday, you should upload the assignment. Okay, now discuss the marginal cost. Materials per unit how much rupees? 16 rupees. And conversion cost how much rupees? 12. And dealer's margin means commission. Okay, the dealer gets the commission per unit. What is the commission? Dealer margin rupees 4 per unit. What is the selling price per unit? Rupees 40. And fixed cost given in the problem rupees per lakh. The present sales 90,000 units. The present sales is 90,000 units. Actually the capacity utilization 60%. Means the 60,000 units are produced at 60%. There is acute competition. Extra efforts are necessary to sell. Suggestions have been made for increasing sales. First one, by reducing the sales price by 5%. Second one, by increasing the dealer's margin by 25% over the existing rate. Which of these two suggestions would you recommend if the company desires to maintain the present profit and give the results? Okay, now see the problem. Just simplified this problem for understanding the students. Please subscribe our YouTube channel. Give a like to this video. And also share this video to your all friend circle, and also give the suggestion and comment given below the comment this video. Okay, how to send the comments in the comment box given below this video. Okay, now see the problem. Means the same problem was taken. The same problem actually I have taken the same problem, but I made the simplified for the presentation. Means the PowerPoint presentation. The same problem now I have taken. Okay, see the problem. Particulars rupees per unit. What is the cost? What is the price per unit? First one. Materials rupees per unit 16. Per unit to produce the product, the materials are used per unit amount rupees 16. Conversion cost means the factory cost means the variable. This is a variable. This is not constant. How much rupees per unit? Rupees 12. Dealer's margin. How much rupees? Dealer's margin means dealer's commission. Rupees 4. Selling price per unit. Rupees 40. Next one. Fixed cost. How much rupees? 5 lakh. Present sales 90,000 units. Capacity utilization 60%. There is acute competition. Extra efforts are necessary to sell. Suggestions have been for increasing the sales. Okay. He asked you to increase the sales. Okay, which steps are to be taken by you? He asked you. Okay, how to increase the sales? How to increase the sales? He requests you, okay, in this problem, The problem asks you to calculate means how to increase the sales. There are two options to increase the sales. First one, by reducing the sales price by 5%. By reducing the sales price by 5%. Okay? Other situation, when you decrease the sales price, when you reduce the sales price, automatically the sales can be increased. This is one option to increase the sales. Second option, by increasing the dealer's margin, by increasing the dealer's commission by 25% over the existing rate. Means when you increase the dealer's commission, automatically the dealers will sell your product more. When you give the more commission to the dealer, automatically the dealer motivate your selling. Okay, the dealer can be motivated to sell your products more than actual. Okay, which of these two suggestions you would recommend if the company desires to maintain the present profit? Okay, there are two options. One is reducing the selling price by 5%. Second one, increasing the dealer's commission or margin by 25%. Out of these two, you have to select one. Okay, which is better? Which suggestion is better? You have to select it. And also, in selecting the decision, in selecting the suggestion, the company should maintain the present profit. The company should maintain the present profit. Okay, now you can start to solve the problem. First one, calculation of existing profit. Okay, now you are going to for the decision. First you have to calculate the existing profit. Particulars per unit. And what is the cost per unit and what is the total cost per 90,000 units. Particulars, cost per unit, and what is the cost for total 90,000 units. Sales, what is the selling price per unit? Rupees 40. Okay, number of units are sold in this problem 90,000. 40 into 90,000, what is the total sales? Okay, what is the selling price per unit? Rupees 40. Selling price per unit rupees 40. Okay, for 90,000 units, 40 into 90,000, how much rupees? 36 lakh. Selling price per unit rupees 40 and the total sales for 90,000 units into rupees 40, the total sales 36 lakh. Less variable cost. Okay, then we will get the contribution. Okay, now how to deduct the variable cost? First one, materials. What is the material cost per unit? 16, given in the problem. Material cost per unit, how much rupees? 16. And conversion cost, given in the problem. Conversion cost means factory cost. Okay, which expenses are made in the factory to produce the product? Which expenses are made to produce the product in the factory? Generally, that cost is treated as a conversion cost. Okay, what is the conversion cost? The expense is 80,000. Okay, dealer's commission rupees 4. The total variable cost per unit 32. 32 into 90,000 units are 28 lakh 80,000. Next one. Okay, now we will get the contribution. Contribution is equal to sales minus variable cost. Sales minus variable cost. What is the sales per unit? Rupees 40. What is the variable cost per unit? 32. Means 40 minus 32. What is the contribution per unit? 40 minus 32. What is the contribution per unit? Rupees 8. Rupees 8. Okay, now in a total, the total contribution for 90,000 units, 36 lakh minus 28 lakh 80,000. What is the total contribution for 90,000 units? 7 lakh 20,000. This is the total contribution. Next, less fixed cost given in the problem. Less fixed cost, how much rupees 5 lakh? 5 lakh given in the problem, how much rupees 5 lakh? Fixed cost. What is the profit? Existing profit, rupees 2 lakh 20,000. Okay, this is entire present situation. The contribution per unit rupees 8, the selling price unit rupees 40, the contribution per unit 8, variable cost per unit rupees 32, and now the company is making the present profit of rupees 2 lakh 20,000. Next one, existing profit 2 lakh 20,000. Variable cost per unit rupees 32. Just have calculated. Means variable cost, material rupees 16, conversion cost 12 plus dealer's margin 4. Total 32. Variable cost per unit rupees 32. Next one, increase in sales. Okay, first option is the increasing sales by reducing selling price by 5%. Okay, the first option is available to the company to increase the sales. There is the first option to the company to increase the sales by reducing the selling price by 5%. Sales rupees 40. Okay, now there is a plan, there is a suggestion to reduce the selling price by 5%. Less. Okay, what is the selling price? 40. What is the selling price? 40. Less reducing price by 5%. 40 into pi divided by 100. 40 into pi divided by 100. What is the rupees selling price per unit? What is the reduced price out of 40? Means 40 into pi divided by 100, 2. Okay, 40 minus 2. What is the new selling price? 38. The actual selling price before making the decision rupees 40. Okay, when you reduce the selling price by 5%, rupees 2. 40 minus 2. What is the new selling price? Rupees 38. Okay, this is the reduced selling price. Okay, now how to calculate the PV ratio? If there is any change in sales price, selling price or variable cost, automatically the PV ratio is changing. If there is any change in sales price or selling price or in variable cost, automatically there is a change in a PV ratio. In this problem, the selling price is reduced by 5%. Automatically, there is a change in the PV ratio. Okay, what is the PV ratio formula? Selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit divided by selling price per unit. Okay, what is the PV ratio? Selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit divided by selling price per unit. Okay, PV ratio is equal to, what is the selling price per unit? 38. This is the new price. This is a new price by reducing 5%. Okay, what is the selling price per unit? Rupees 38. So new selling price rupees 38 minus 32. This is the variable cost per unit. Already calculated. 16 plus 12 plus 4. 32. Already I have calculated the variable cost per unit rupees 32. 16 plus 12 plus 4. 32. Divided by selling price per unit. 38. Selling price per unit rupees 38. 38 minus 32 divided by 38. What is the PV ratio? 0.157894 473. They show means it is necessary to take all digits at least 6 digits, because when you take the at least 6 digits means you will get the nearest answer. That's how to take at least you should take the 6 digits. Okay, what is the PV ratio? 0.15789473 means 15%. What is the variable cost? 15%. Okay, now sales is equal to, okay, when the PV ratio is changed means there is a one condition, the company should get the same profit. The company should continue the present profit. What is the present profit? 2,20,000. Okay, now see that sales is equal to fixed cost plus desired profit divided by PV ratio. Okay, sales is equal to fixed cost plus desired profit or required profit divided by PV ratio. Okay, sales is equal to fixed cost plus required profit divided by PV ratio. What is the fixed cost in this given in the problem? Rupees 5 lakh plus required profit. What is the required profit? Already the company is doing the profit amount rupees 2,20,000. Already the company is making the profit amount rupees 2,20,000 divided by PV ratio. What is the PV ratio? 0.15789473. What is the PV ratio? 0.15789473. Okay, this is a PV ratio. Okay, now how to calculate the sales? What is the sales? Sales required when selling price is reduced by 5%. Okay, when company reduces the selling price, what is the total sales? Rupees 45,60,000. Okay, what mean by the 45,60,000? Means when the company makes a sales of rupees 45,60,000, then the company will get the profit, the present 2,20,000 profit. ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿ 45,60,000 rupees ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತದ, ಅವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಕತ್ರಿ? 2,20,000. Okay, when the company makes a sales of rupees 45,60,000, then the company will get a profit of rupees 2,20,000. Okay, now how to see in the number of units? ಇದನ್ನೇ 45,60,000 ಅನೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. Okay, sales unit 45,60,000 divided by reduced selling price means the new selling price rupees 38. ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಇದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇದು 45,60,000 ಏನೈತಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 45,60,000 divided by selling price rupees 38 means new selling price. Okay, what is the answer? The 45,60,000 the total sales amount divided by new selling price rupees 38. Okay, what is the answer? 1,20,000. What is the meaning of 1,20,000? When the company makes a sales of 45,60,000, the company should sell 1,20,000. Company 45,60,000 rupees ಅನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 1,20,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿ ತನ್ನ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನ 5% ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಹೊಸ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 38 ಬಂತು. ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ 38 rupees ಆದಾಗ 45,60,000 rupees ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ? ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ 2,20,000. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 45,60,000 rupees ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 1,20,000 units. When the company reduces the selling price by 5% means the company should make a sales of rupees 45,60,000 to get the profit of rupees 2,20,000 which is in present. Okay, now the existing profit 2,20,000 Okay, now I come to the second decision. By increasing dealer's margin by 25%. Dealer's margin means commission. Okay, what you are giving the commission to the dealers, that is the dealer's commission or dealer's margin. Okay, now this is another way to increase the sales by increasing the dealer's margin. This is another way to increase our sales by increasing dealer's margin by 25%. Okay. By increasing dealer's margin by 25%. Sales rupees 40 already given in the problem. What is the selling price per unit? Rupees 40. And less variable cost, materials cost per unit rupees 16. Next one, conversion cost means factory cost, how much rupees? 12 per unit given in the problem. Next one, dealer's margin. Okay, actually dealer's margin rupees 4 per unit given in the problem. Actually dealer's margin ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟನ್ರಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ದಾಗ rupees 4. Okay, dealer's margin rupees 4 plus is said to increase the dealer's margin. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 rupees में 25% increase ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, when increase dealer's margin at 25% on rupees 4 into 25 divided by 100, what is the increased dealer's margin? Rupee 1. 4 into 25 divided by 100. 4 into 25 divided by 100. What is the increased dealer's margin? Commission rupee 1. Okay. Plus means rupees dealer's margin. Okay. Already stated in the problem 25%. 4 into 25. What is the answer? Rupee 1 plus 1. 1 means 4 into 25 divided by 100. What is the additional commission given to the dealer? Rupee 1. 4 plus 1. What is the dealer's margin? Rupees 5. Not rupees 4. Okay, now the new dealer's commission percentage 5%. Okay, what is the total variable cost? 16 plus 12 plus 5. 16 plus 12 plus 5. What is the total variable cost per unit? 16 plus 12 plus 5. 16 plus 12 plus 5. What is the variable cost per unit? Rupees 33. Okay. What is the contribution? 40 minus 33. 40 minus 33. What is the contribution per unit? 7. 40 minus 33. What is the contribution per unit? Rupees 7. Next one. PV ratio is equal to, what is the formula? Sales minus variable cost divided by sales. What is the selling price per unit? Rupees 40. What is the selling price per unit? Rupees 40. Minus variable cost, rupees 33. Minus variable cost, rupees 33. Divided by selling price, rupees 40. 40 minus 33 divided by 40. What is the PV ratio? 0.175. 0.175. Okay. If there is any change in the variable cost or a selling price, automatically there is a change in the PV ratio. That's why you have calculated the PV ratio. Okay, sales is equal to, ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗದಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 2,20,000 rupees ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕೋದು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Okay, when there is a change in the PV ratio, you have to see that how much the sales is to be made by the company. When the company wants to get the existing profit, rupees 2,20,000. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ 2,20,000 rupees ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನೋಡೋಣ. ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಮೊದಲು ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ. ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ PV ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಪಿ ವಿ ರೇಷಿಯೋ. ನೋಡಿ, ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ rupees 5 lakh plus required profit, the company should continue the same percentage of profit, the same amount of profit 2,20,000 divided by PV ratio 0.175. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ 2,20,000 rupees ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ, divided by PV ratio. Okay, how much the sales is to be made? 41,14,285 rupees. When company makes a sale of rupees 41,14,285, then the company will get the profit of rupees 2,20,000. When a company makes a sale of rupees 41,14,285, then a company will get a profit of rupees 2,20,000. Okay, now I have to see how much the number of units to be sold. How much the number of units to be sold. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ 2,20,000 rupees ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳು ನಾವು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ 41,14,285 total sales divided by selling price rupees 40. 41,14,285 divided by 40. How much the number of units are to be sold? Rupees 40. 1,02,857 units. Okay, try to understand the answer. 1,02,857 units. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿ 1,02,857 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ ಅವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಿ? 2,20,000. ಓಕೆ, ವೆನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ 1,02,857 units, then the company will get a profit of rupees 2,20,000. Okay, now come to the decision. Okay, how to select any one decision out of two decisions? There are two decisions. One is reducing the selling price by 5%. Another one is increasing the dealer's commission, increasing the dealer's margin by 25%. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ, ಎರಡು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಅದಾವ. ಒಂದು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದ್ರಿ, ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 5%ಗೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಏನದ್ರಿ, ಡೀಲರ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 25% ಅನ್ನ. ಇವು ಎರಡು ಒಳಗ ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟದ್ರಿ? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್? 2,20,000. ಓಕೆ, ಬೈ ರಿಡ್ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬೈ 5%. ನೋಡಿ, ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ when a company reduce the selling price by 5%, ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಅವಾಗ? 1,20,000 units. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, if the company should get the profit of rupees 1,20,000, the company should sell 1,20,000 units. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ 2,20,000 rupees ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 1,20,000. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅನ್ನ 5% ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಗತ್ತೆ? ಕಂಪನಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 1,20,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್, ಬೈ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ಡೀಲರ್ಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್ ಬೈ 25% ಓವರ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ರೇಟ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡೀಲರ್ಸ್ ಮಾರ್ಜಿನ್, when the company increases the dealer's commission by 25% over the existing rate. Note, number of units are to be sold 1,02,857 units. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಯಾವಾಗ ಡೀಲರ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ 25% ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ 2,20,000 rupees ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಡೀಲರ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ 25% ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? 1,02,857 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ company profit ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? What is the company profit? 2,20,000. Okay, I clarify this one. First one, when the company reduces the selling price by 5%, the company should sell 1,20,000 units to get the profit of rupees 2,20,000. Second option, when the company increases the dealer's margin by 25%, the company should sell 1,02,857 units to get the profit of rupees 2,20,000. Notice, 2,20,000 rupees ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 1,20,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಡೀಲರ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 1,02,857 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ rupees 2,20,000. ಈ ಎರಡು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ reducing the selling price, another one is increasing the dealer's margin, dealer's commission. ಯಾವ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡ ಮೇಲೆ 1,02,857. ಯಾಕೆ ನಾವು 1,02,857 ಅನ್ನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 1,20,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದವು. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಬರ್ತದ್ರಿ? 2,20,000. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗ 1,20,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2,20,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1,02,857 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 2,20,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫೈನಲ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್? 1,20,000 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೋಲ್ಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಫೈನಲ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್, the final decision, suggestion made by increasing the dealer's margin or commission. Okay, if the company wants to continue the same percentage of the same amount of profit to 2,20,000, okay, it is better to increase the dealer's margin to get the same amount of profit, 2,20,000. Okay, the final decision, the company should increase the dealer's commission, dealer's margin to get the same amount of profit, 2,20,000. Automatically the company will get the same amount of profit, 2,20,000. Okay, thank you for watching this video.